Have your say, hashtag transfer talk. Matt Allen says it's too late to sell Kane now. How do you replace him within a week? If City really wanted him, why didn't they just stump up the £150 million? Instead, they went for Grealish, who they didn't really need. City are more to blame than Tottenham and Daniel Levy. And Paul Marshall asked quite an interesting question. He says he can't see Tottenham selling Kane to City now. Not enough time to bring in a replacement, so agreeing with Matt there. Could anyone see Manchester United make a player plus cash deal for him, with Martial going the other way? Well, the Manchester United angle is very interesting, and Dave Reed's been looking at it.
Yeah, earlier this year it seemed like both Manchester clubs were a possibility for Kane, but United decided to keep Edinson Cavani for another year. And the emergence of Mason Greenwood has given United extra depth in that area as well. The subject was spoken about on the Monday Night Football. Gary Neville urged his former side to join the race.
I'm struggling to understand why Manchester United aren't going that extra step this transfer window. Sancho's 70-odd million was last year's money, and I think with regards to Manchester United, they've always gone after the best player in the Premier League, the best English player in the Premier League, or British player historically. Why is Martial, James, Lingard, you're talking about potentially offloading a lot of wages there, potentially getting some transfer fee in. Why are they not going in for Harry Kane this week? Because I think if Harry Kane entered Manchester United, you could get up to 90, 95 points. Without him, they're still going to have to replace Cavani and Martial next summer. Martial's not going to do it. Cavani's only got 1 year left. They're going to have to buy a centre-forward at some point. Why not get the man now and give Ole that impetus to get to that 90 points? I don't think they can just with Sancho and Varane.
Mark, I think that's a really fair question. If Manchester United aren't in for him, why not?
Do you know what? It's one of those things. Harry Kane is an incredible striker and has been for a number of years in the Premier League. He is everything that someone would want to sign right now, because at 28, you're not going to get this move in a year's time, really. He's the England captain. He's just had an incredible Euros. He scored goals for fun. And you have to say, why isn't there other clubs queuing up for him? I guess it's the price tag that will be putting off most clubs. But Manchester United shouldn't be one of those clubs that are put off by a price tag because of the stature of the football club. Let's take a look now at the players that Ole has at his disposal and the goals they scored in the Premier League. Marcus Rashford, 11. Edinson Cavani, 10. Mason Greenwood, 7. And Anthony Martial, 4. Now, what's the one thing that strikes you when you look at that list? There's a nice balance there between young and experience, pace and intelligence. They've got great attributes together. But the one thing that stands out when you look at that list there, no one has got 20-plus goals in the Premier League last season for Manchester United. No one's even got close to it. Whilst they've all had good seasons, they've also, been really strong as a unit. There's not one player there that screams, I am going to get you a goal in the 94th minute to win the game, like Sir Alex Ferguson strikers used to do. There is not one player there that you look at and you think, you are going to guarantee me 25-plus goals in the Premier League, and that's what they need.
Look at the game against Southampton. 1-0 down, they managed to find the equaliser, but Manchester United last season, maybe, or even Manchester United of old, they would have gone on to win that game. A striker like Harry Kane, he could find that winning goal and guarantee all 3 points, not just one.
I think the other message as well, the fact that they aren't in for someone like Harry Kane, is a clear indicator from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that I'm backing my strikers. I'm backing. I know what I've got in that dressing room. I know what I've got in the top end of the pitch. And when you see the way Mason Greenwood has started this season, maybe Ole has seen something in pre-season that perhaps we haven't seen, and he's going, I don't need to get a striker because I know Mason Greenwood this season is going to be my man. And let's be honest, 2-2, fantastic start, 19 years old. He's what everything Manchester United fans want to come from the academy. Maybe they don't need Harry Kane because they've got Mason Greenwood.